Now, the conversation that has always been ongoing on social media is whether there is a place for Azimio la Umoja to win against the current Kenya Kwanza members of parliament in the National Assembly and to actually take over their rightful place as the majority in parliament. Now, although we might have different defenses into these sentiments, one thing remains clear that Azimio la Umoja will win no matter what. And as we speak right now, different petitions have been filed against one Speaker of the National Assembly, Moses Wetangula, who, due to his ignorant nature and the nature of believing that since the executive got his back, he will always and he can always violate the constitution and even be in contempt of court and go scot-free without facing any punishment for the violations that he has carried out at the National Assembly. Now, one thing the member of parliament, the minority whip in parliament, Millie Odhiambo, the bad girl, made clear to the people of the Republic of Kenya is that they believe there is no way that if they came together right now, they will be able to be defeated by Kenya Kwanza. Yes, they know it's their rightful place to be the majority in parliament. But this right has been stolen away from them since they do not have somebody who listens and gives the judgment as they are supposed to be given. Now, Speaker Moses Wetangula yesterday ruled in favor of Kenya Kwanza as the majority in parliament. Now, this went against the High Court ruling last week on Friday that majority of those that are in parliament as elected in 9th of August 2022 are the Azimio la Umoja. The decision made on October 6th by Speaker Moses Wetangula was a decision that was contradicted, was a decision that saw the interest of the executive being executed at the National Assembly, but not the interest of the people, because the people chose wisely when they decided to vote for the majority of Azimio la Umoja members of parliament in our current National Assembly. Now, speaking yesterday and even today, Millie Odhiambo said that there is no way Kenya Kwanza will be majority in parliament, yet even after the impeachment of Rigathi Gachagua, it took a lot of members of parliament to Wamunyoro. So Kenya Kwanza is literally divided, that they have lost even the most members that were in support of them. So they believe that they, Azimio la Umoja, are supposed to be given this role. But we all know that Moses Wetangula, due to his egocentric nature and a man that has been known to violate the constitution several times, went ahead to rule in favor of Azimio la Umoja. But now, they have given an ultimatum to President William Ruto and Speaker Moses Wetangula. Tomorrow being on Friday, it's the last day that they are going to be the minority in parliament. It doesn't matter the ruling that Speaker Moses Wetangula made, but they know if the Constitution of the Republic of Kenya and the judiciary is on their side, they, Azimio la Umoja, should continue holding the majority roles in the parliament of the day. Are we together? William Ruto has not intervened directly. But yesterday we were informed that he called Kimani Ichung'wah and Junet Mohammed at the State House to address the issue revolving around the majority and minority in parliament. But one thing that the Azimio la Umoja team is counting on is what will happen on Saturday after the AUC voting. If the voting is done and Raila Odinga is defeated as the candidate to become the next AU chairperson, then Azimio la Umoja will go haywire. They will dismantle, disintegrate, and destroy Kenya Kwanza in parliament and also in the judiciary. William Ruto has been a very ambitious man, and his ambitions have clouded his judgment. His ambition to making sure that Raila Odinga does not return to the political realm of the Republic of Kenya makes him blind on the prayers of the people of the Republic of Kenya. The reason why he won the election is because the people wanted Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta out, and they prayed to defeat Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta with anything that they had. And God heard them. He answered their prayers of beating Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta and Raila Amolo Odinga in the 2022 general election. Now the people are united against William Ruto in everything that he does. One thing, William Ruto believes that if he secures the AU chairmanship for Raila Odinga, then he has secured the future. He has secured his future into the politics of the Republic of Kenya, and that he will be the president no matter what come the year 2027. He knows that the only man that scares him and makes him fumble and dreams of him in his dreams is Raila Amolo Odinga. Now, the prayer for Kenyans is that Raila Amolo Odinga loses the election. And if Raila Amolo Odinga loses the election, that will mean that a new battle line will be drawn. And if a new battle line will be drawn, the Wamunyoro and the Azimio will unite. If Wamunyoro and Azimio unite, that means now we are the majority in parliament, we will be the majority even in the executive, and we will be able to control the narrative of this government. Whoever candidate that we Wamunyoro and Azimio front will be able to win. And if they unite, Speaker Moses Wetangula will be out like tomorrow, like in a blink of an eye. If Azimio unites with Wamunyoro members of parliament and Rigathi Gachagua, somebody told me that Raila Odinga has been climbing the mountain with slippers. He has been given a lot of leaders to help him climb the mountain, and those leaders were not influential enough. Those leaders were not angry enough against the government, and that is why no time has Raila Odinga won the election of the Republic of Kenya. But be sure that if Raila Odinga loses the AU chairmanship, comes back into the country, joins hands with Rigathi Gachagua, then it will be messy, it will be disastrous, it will be catastrophic for William Ruto. He will not even get a 20% vote of the votes that the candidate fronted by Raila Amolo Odinga and Gachagua will front. Even if Raila Odinga is put in the ballot box, Raila Odinga will win in the snap of the fingers. Are we together? Now, you should all go back to the drawing board and realize that AU is not going to Raila Amolo Odinga. The AU seat is going to Yusuf Mohammed of Djibouti. As of right now, over 27 countries have pledged their support to Yusuf. The 19 countries that had already made their support known to Raila Odinga, 16 are set to withdraw from the said support because the SADC has ordered its members to support the Madagascar candidate. That means Wamunyoro, we are coming. It's a game of wait and see. Come, baby, come. Wetangula, home. William Ruto, home. Kimani Ichung'wah, kwanza huyu hata sikae, hakuna home anaenda. Ocean yago di South Africa. Sindiko huko watoto wake wanasomea. Wadau, maoni yako ni yapi haswa kulingana na yale ambayo yanaendelea? And what is your take in regards to the current analysis? Leave your comment in the comment section.